Hello, Yogesh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, of course. Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you? Good evening.
I am good, and thank you for asking. A very
Thank
good
you.
evening to you.
Yes. How was your day?
My day was good, as usual.
Okay. Good to know. All right. So, Yogesh, were you able to check the session topic? Were you able to have a look?
I had gone through the
Okay.
session document.
All right. So, do you want to go ahead with it?
Yeah, it's okay. No issue.
Okay, great. Also, before we start, one question, please. How do you want me to correct you? When you make a mistake or towards the end, cumulative feedback?
When you find yourself convenient, if you see that I am doing a big blunder in between the conversation, then you can correct me over there. And if you think that it's not a very big deal, then at the end of the session, you can correct me.
Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. So the topic of today is living without electricity.
Yeah.
Okay. Living without electricity. All right. So our lives are so integrated with electricity and technology that life without it seems unimaginable, right? So Yogesh, how would you spend a day without electricity? What would you do?
Very honestly, I would say in this age in which we are living now, in that perspective, it's it's this is my perception. You maybe differ with that.
Mhm.
People are more fascinated about the internet than the electricity.
Right.
If you give me a chance that choose you want to live without internet for a day or without electricity, so I would choose that I would live without electricity, but I won't be able to live without internet.
Internet. Okay. But there is a twist there, right? That
So
Wi-Fi, you get
without
Wi-Fi.
electricity, we won't be able to work
Yes.
on the internet also.
That's true.
So,
And then you can't like to spend so much on your data is also a lot, right? To spend to have your data on for the
so
entire day is very costly.
you know
Right.
what I wanted to tell you, the people won't regret that electricity is not there. They won't,
Mm-hmm.
they won't miss the electricity. They are ready to sit in if they are in it's lot of heat and uh, electricity is not there, but they will miss that their internet is not working. They can't surf on the internet,
Huh.
I
Right.
think.
That is true. You're right actually. If even in my case, for example, if I didn't have electricity the entire day, I would miss Wi-Fi more, not electricity.
Because
Right. Mhm.
we have lived in the time when internet was not there,
Right.
and we have lived in the time when electricity was not there. But
Mhm.
nowadays, if you are, I don't think if any student or business, see, I'm not a student and I am not working in any MNC company, but I am a simple businessman. If electricity is not there, I it was a time when we used to work. We were not dependent, we were not dependent on the internet. Nowadays, I am into the footwear business. I am running my own business, footwear wholesale.
Okay.
Whatever we want to see, whatever, suppose if I got some new product today,
Mm-hmm.
so we immediately we take the pictures of our samples and we send through the WhatsApp to our customers. And if
Okay.
my internet is not working, how we will deal with our customers?
True. True. There will be a loss of clients, right?
Yeah.
Loss in business. True. True.
So we
Um,
are most
Go on.
in every aspects we are depend on the internet in
Right.
every aspect of the life.
Mm-hmm. That is true. We are very, very dependent on the internet, and it is almost impossible to go without it.
If you
For
are going
sure.
somewhere, if you are going in the bank, electricity is not there, you won't be able to deposit your cash, you won't be able. We are handicapped.
Mm-hmm.
We are totally handicapped when internet is not working somewhere.
True. That
I
is
have
true.
seen so many times. If I'm see, I want to transfer some amount. to the my suppliers and internet is not working properly or some issues with the net, they simply bank people, server is very down. It's not working today.
Mhm.
You won't be able to make your transfer today. So even if you are booking your tickets or wherever you are going,
Hmm.
if you are buying something, so suppose electricity is not there, you are sitting at your home and you think, okay, now what to do at home? Let's go to the market and let's do some shopping.
Mhm.
Even there, if you bought something and when you want to pay and you find that your internet is not working,
Right.
so we can't imagine life without internet
True.
nowadays.
Very true. It's almost like it's a very foundational aspect of our everyday living, right?
See, online education, online shopping, work from home, everything after COVID, you know, we have seen tremendous changes in this field. But see, right now what we are doing, we are doing conversation through the internet.
True. Yes. Yes. And internet has also um, make us feel closer than we are, right? Like it has connected people from different countries. Like today, you can talk to anybody from any part of the world, have
Exactly.
conversations, have meetings. The possibilities are endless because of the internet. Yes. Okay. That's great. So, coming back to electricity, because that is the topic, right? Mhm. um, so, have you experienced frequent power cuts, Yogesh? Do you live in a city where there are frequent power cuts or not really?
No, I am from Raipur, Chhattisgarh, so we don't. I have never experienced that long power cut over here.
Okay.
I have never.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if some maintenance work is going on, so even they intimate us that tomorrow or day after tomorrow at particular time, this is the specific time when you won't be able to get your electricity at home. So
Right. That's great.
otherwise, I have. But so somewhere in my school days when we used to go to my maternal uncles in Agra in UP. Now I don't know how are the situation over there, but it was a time when we used to face a lot of turbulence in the electricity.
Trouble.
There was so much
Trouble. Yes. 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 Correct. So there was a lot of load shedding then.
load shedding, power cut.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Okay. So when was the last time you have experienced a blackout where there was no electricity? Can you remember? Can you recollect?
No, no, I'm not able to recall the moment when I experienced this because
Right.
it's been more than 15 years when we have actually basically I'm not from Raipur. Basically, my native place is Gwalior.
Okay.
So due to my business, I wanted to expand my business, so that's why we moved from Gwalior to Raipur, and it's been more than 12 years.
Okay.
So I have never experienced such kind of scenario that we have to sit in a blackout kind of situation.
Right. Right. So what do you think is worse, Yogesh? Blackout in the day or in the night? When there is no electricity in the day or no electricity in the night?
It depends on the person to person. If I am a businessman and suppose I am a doctor and I have some operation to do in the day and there is no electricity, how will I be able to do some operations? Or it depends on my profession, in which profession I am.
Right. Right.
It's depend person to person. Some people will say that it's good if I face blackout in the night, and some people would say it's good if I face blackout in the day.
Right. So what would you prefer, day or night, personally?
In night,
Night. And is there a reason? Night.
See, as I told you, I'm a businessman.
Right.
When I'm in my office, my laptop is not working, my printer is not working,
Mm.
so there is no use. In
Right.
night, I will manage to sleep, but my work will not affect due to the electricity. So that's why I said,
Right. That is true. Your work will be affected if it is in the day, right? But it will
yeah.
not be affected a lot or maybe at all in
See,
the
there is a very good proverb has been said. I don't know who, that one man's food is poison for another man.
night.
Sometimes when I am saying it is good, if I face the blackout in the day, and some people, I think you're getting my point. What I want to say.
Yes, yes. That is true. That is true.
So it's
What is
depend person to
true? What
person. That
right? What is good for you may be bad for me.
bad for other person.
May be bad. True. True. Hmm. So let's say your electricity goes out at your house, right? You don't have electricity. Let's say in a scenario, which electrical appliance would you miss the most? Is there an electric appliance that you use very often, almost every day?
If my mobile is not properly charged,
Hmm. Good
then
answer. Yes. Right.
this is not for me. I think everybody
True.
in this age, they will miss
Right.
their mobile if it's not charged fully. Or
True. True. And it's almost impossible for your charge to be 100%. Like it will go, it will lessen, and
yeah,
eventually it will die.
definitely. So
Right.
now
Right.
people have started to carry that power bank also.
Right. True. True. Mm-hmm. Um, what worries you if there is a power cut? What will you be worried about? Is there something you will be worried about that will concern you if there is a power cut around you at your house in your locality? How will you react to it?
I don't think that I will overreact on that. If until or unless I don't have any big plan, or suppose
Mm-hmm.
I have throwing a party in the evening, and some of my guests or some of my friends are supposed to come at my home, and at the same moment I get the notification from my electricity department that in the evening we are going to face power cut. So if there is such kind of scenario is there, then definitely I will face the problem that what to do. But if we don't have any plan, or we don't have any big occasion at home, or so I think until or unless my things are not getting affected by the
Right. Right. Until you're not personally impacted, personally
impacted.
affected. Correct. It's okay. True. Um, what do you think are some alternatives to electricity? Are there some alternatives to it?
See, I think the solar system, that is a very good alternative of electricity. And one side I would say that nowadays we are misusing the electricity a lot. We should stop to misuse the electricity, and in the interest of our country and in the interest of our entire humanity, we
Mhm.
should understand this thing,
Right.
that how can we
Okay.
save electricity, how can we save the water. Everybody should understand this. At this age we are not facing, but in future I think we are going to face a big trouble due to the water. And I think that it is said that the third world war will be fought due to the water only.
Yeah, due to lack of resources. If there is to be a third world war, it will be because of lack of resources.
Natural resource, for the natural resources.
True, true. Very
So
right.
we should understand, and we should try to save whatever natural resources we are surrounded.
Yeah,
We should try to
correct.
save them. Either it is water or trees.
True. So, Yogesh, we are done with the prompts, right? And we have a few more minutes left. Do you want to cover some vocabulary words related to the topic?
No, vocabulary, I will go through with the vocabulary. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you need to tell me something that you have seen in the entire conversation. So,
Right. So, yes, there are a few mistakes here and there, and it's usually in plural and singular, right? So, it's not shoppings, it will be shopping, right? So, it's very basic grammar mistakes like singular, plural mistakes. It can be a verb mistake, and that can only be resolved through talking. You can't
yeah,
really sort of solve it by studying English, right? You need to just keep talking. Like the way you're talking to me, you need to need to continue to have conversations. That is how those mistakes will go away, right?
sure.
Because you're having very minor mistakes. Other than that, you're speaking quite well. You're confident. You're speaking quite well. You're able to articulate your thought process as well. As I said before, just minor mistakes in singular, plural, minor mistakes in verb. Yes, that's it. And sometimes where you place the word, but that will only come to you as you have more conversations, and it will only come to you with practice. That's it.
You are
You
not
can't.
feeling well, I think. You are under the
Yeah,
weather.
it's true. Good usage of phrase. Yes, I am under the weather, but I'm getting better. So
I, I,
yes,
I, I just forget to ask you, where are you from? I didn't ask you.
yes. No worries. I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Yes, yes.
I
So
think you have recently joined the Clapingo because my journey at Clapingo has been quite long.
So I have been a part of Clapingo. I joined last year, but I was inactive in the middle as I was busy with other things. That's why. Now I've restarted.
It was very nice to have a
Yes.
chat
Any
with you.
doubts from Yogesh? We have 2 more minutes. Please tell me your doubts. Anything
No,
that you want me to help you with,
as
or
you
any.
said that I don't have any doubt, but as you can see, the fumble and sometimes
Yes,
I take pauses. It's all because that I don't get that kind of atmosphere that
correct.
where I could interact with the pupil. So that's why it's all about due to the lack of fluency
Environment, correct.
and
The lack of, you don't have an environment. You don't get to practice it, right? Every single day. That's why. You'll get there though. You have been on the platform for quite some time. I can see that, and it's commendable. So just continuing with that will help. Do you
definitely
feel a change, Yogesh? Do
with
you
the
feel
support of definitely I found so much change in myself after coming at this platform.
right?
The thing the unfortunately I have missed so many sessions because you can see that this is my more than 141st or 140th session, but
Right.
more than 50 or 60 session I have missed at Clapingo. As I told you, I am into the business, so sometimes I book my session and I don't get at
To
home at the
attend.
time, so that I could attend my session.